Peace, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Ayoka. I am the creator of this awesome community. I am late with y'all daily tea. This shit is now like the evening tea, but I'm showing up. I'm here. It has definitely been a very trying day, y'all. But I am still gonna show up. I'm still gonna serve. I'm gonna do my due diligence, even though I feel like throwing in the fucking towel. And I'm smiling with that, y'all, because I have grown tremendously, right? And I'm here to help you guys to do the same thing. So I'm not gonna sit up here in front and make it seem like my life is all peaches and cream and love and happiness and shit, right? Because that's not the truth. Like, I go through the same things you guys go through, and sometimes I don't hear the message too as well, right? But I'm here. But it's normally y'all, let me correct that, it's normally y'all when I try to read myself. All right, so as readers, um yeah, we do struggle with sometimes getting the message, but I really believe it's because spirit doesn't want us to know. That's it. Okay, so they'll confuse the message, so we won't really be able to see what's happening in our forecast, right? But however, we're supposed to move into a state of trusting. And that's what it's really about, y'all. I'm trying to set me some music here so I can get my energy flowing. But just really about us moving into a state of trusting. So that's what it's about, y'all. Now, this is an energy update for you guys. This is a collective message. Everything in it may not resonate with you at this moment. It may not happen yet. It may have happened already, or it's to come. Okay, so make sure you stay in a positive mindset, because like I said, at any time this could be your message, y'all, and somebody probably really needs this here. If I'm speaking of you and it's your person's energy, flip the roles as you see fit, because you know who plays what in your story. I may speak it as if I'm speaking directly to a masculine energy, but if you're feminine, then you know it's about your person, right? I do speak a lot about love. The messages just come out that way. It's not my fault, right? But my calling as a light worker is to help you guys with love, period. Self-love, love of others, your own self-acceptance and things, because that's the stuff that I have been trying to overcome throughout my life. So just put it that way. Those are my trials and my tribulations and my shadows, right? Self-acceptance, rejection, abandonment issues, self-love, things like that, right? So I've been really going through my things. You guys don't really know my story as much, but I will definitely get into that on another video. Maybe I might do it after that. I am feeling really led to be transparent today. But however, right, I'm gonna jump into this message. Let me say my intentions for you guys before I get started. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my angelic guides, for helping me with this daily tea. I ask that you protect us as we go through the spiritual gates to commune with you, and to close the gates to the doors of, and close the gates to anything that's not in alignment with the divine's will or with the purpose of these readings. Thank you for protecting me from any psychic attacks and any negative energies being projected towards me. Thank you for protecting us from any black magic, any spells, spell work, any negative forces. I ask that you close off communication to anyone who is against me. Thank you so much for using me as the messenger and speaking through me today in such a powerful way, Spirit, and helping me to take my ego out of the equation, and for me to only be able to offer love and understanding. And so it is. All right, so y'all guys ready? Here we go. Thank you, my spirit guys. What is the daily tea for today? What message do you want my collective to know? I know you guys have had such a trying time today, yesterday, over the weekend. Some things may have been taking place in your life here. So I do have the walking away card. So you have decided to walk away from something. You are moving on, okay? Someone in this situation is walking away from something here, detaching. All right. Now, I do have the fifth chakra here in the reverse position. So this card just basically is speaking about being blocked in your self-expression. So there's something going on with your throat chakra, okay? You got to connect the spirit here, and you may be having trouble doing that right now, because whatever it is that you're walking away from, could be codependencies, it could be old habits, emotional patterns, whatever that is, right? You got to stay connected to spirit here. Do some self-reflection, okay? Make sure you do that inner work. Go within the situation here. But however, This is about speaking your truth. Okay, so there's a block in your throat center, and you are not going to take action. You're not moving forward here. All right, so it's really about history, past events, whatever this is. It causes you to shut down, and you have to break through these unhealthy patterns here. Okay, because this is like fear of your self-expression. Okay, fear of your self-expression here, and it's some deceit. So someone is operating in their devil energy. Someone is being manipulative or lying, or again having these codependencies here, right? Someone's wearing a false mask in your situation, whether this is you. There's some hidden tactics, whatever is happening here, right? Someone could be spreading rumors or just disrespecting you. Whatever is going on here, right? Just stay conscious and be aware of what's happening in your life. All right, now let me pull my tarot because we want to see what this is about. Instagram, when I hit 15 minutes, I gotta stop this video, so you know to go over to my YouTube channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be alerted as soon as this video is available, honey. I don't want you to miss this tea. All right, now tell us about this spirit. What is this about? Who's walking away from something, letting go of something? The self-expression card, the deceit card, the take action card. Spill the tea, spirit. What is it that my collective need to know? Speak through me in a way that they can understand. Thank you so much. In a way that I can understand. Thank you. Thank you. So this is about a masculine energy, okay? Now, this masculine energy here is someone who's very structured, but they have trouble with expressing their emotions here. Okay, they try to use their logic when it comes to situations, but it comes off as them being very tyrant or stubborn. Okay, rigid. Now I have the Hierophant card here in a reverse. So whatever's happening here, there's some type of rebellion or something happened that is very unconventional with this masculine, and it has a lot to do with I'm going to pull some more cards so I can get a better elaboration here. Now, you guys, I do trust my abilities to the most point. But if you do find that I am starting to question a lot of the cards here, don't mind me, right? I just want to be able to have a clear, accurate interpretation of what's going on, all right? But I do have the World card, and I have the Sword card, Four Sword card here in the upright position. Now, there's something that needs to be completed or something that has completed, okay? But whatever is taking place here, right? The Four Swords, like I was telling you, somebody had to go into a state of rest. It's almost as if you had to put your heart to the side. Like, I got to take a break real quick right now because, you know, this shit ain't right. Whatever's happening for you right now is definitely something that is not good, okay? It doesn't make you feel good. And you're trying to heal from this pain, or you may have taken a moment to take a break, right? From a situation, okay? And it has a lot to do with this Ten of Pentacles because you had a wish. You said a prayer. You had some intentions, and this is in a reverse. So now your stability is shook. Your family structure is shook. A relationship milestone that you have set for yourself now has been shook to the core, honey. Okay, and it's now some disputes. Now you may have some financial debt. Look, King of Pentacles coming in. All right, so this masculine energy that I'm speaking of here, this is happening for you. There's some conflict that you're having with someone or people, right? Now, tell me more. You're coming in as the Knight of Pentacles. It's the Knight of Pentacles energy here. You're doing something very slow and something very steady here. What is this about? Very stubborn. You got this idea. Alright, so someone is definitely coming in here, seeing through the lies or trying to gain a new point of view. Now, there's a discussion that could have been had already today. If it hasn't happened, it's coming. All right, and this is an intellectual discussion. It's not necessarily so emotional, but it's something that is it's a problem that's taking place, all right? And this is this conversation where now you got to face the problem, right? Because someone has been playing the avoidance role. From my weekend read, that's what it pretty much was about, right? Someone not willing to face this problem that they got going on here. And it has a lot to do with a masculine energy. So if you're my masculine energy here, you are definitely very disappointed here. You've been trying to avoid this conflict all weekend. Probably just in this passive aggressive energy, right? But you've been thinking, you got these ideas, so you've been trying to think about this. It's like, okay, how do I do this, right? How do I get this idea out? Okay, because you've been keeping it a secret. So this idea you have been definitely keeping a secret here. Your energy tends to be very aggressive or very rude right now. Yeah, because my Knight of Swords in the reverse is someone who's just not really moving or going after their goals, not facing their problems. You know, you got some challenges that are going on right now, and you kind of just shut down in your energy. Now it's just this energy of being rude, okay? Energy of being aggressive, maybe even arrogant here. Now, it's something here, right, that has helped you, or something has happened where you even went into survival mode, or something has made you learn your lesson. Thank you. Something has definitely made you learn your lesson here. A major disaster has happened. Something has happened here that has really shifted everything. You're exhausted in your energy right now. And it's causing a lot of sadness, and you may even have had a breakup or some type of separation from someone, and it was because you were juggling. Okay, so this is where this imbalance is coming in at, and you're trying to gain the strength here, because I do have my strength card out next to the Five of Pentacles, because you experienced some hardship or some type of loss, and you're trying to gain the strength here, or this inner power here, to overcome this loss. Whatever this hardship is, you're trying to gain the strength. And if you are my feminine collective, you're trying to gain some strength here to overcome this period, because you may feel abandoned in this situation here. All right, y'all feelings aren't really the same. It seems like someone in this connection loves someone more than the other. All right, and if you are my masculine energy, you're having a difficult time communicating honestly with this person here. Just really in this contemplative energy, disconnected, clouded in your judgment, unable to see, hear, think, okay? Restricted. Why? Because you've been lying and you've been trying to get away with something. Remember I said there's some secrets. So your person or you have definitely been doing some deceitful stuff. This is a lot of deceptive energy, okay? And it has definitely slowed down some progress here, because I do have the Chariot card in the reverse, okay? So something has definitely slowed down. It's out of balance. And you had a new opportunity here. You had an opportunity here that was going to offer you something steady. Something that would be loyal and lasting, right? But you now have missed the chance. Okay, so the will here, the will is involved in this shit right now, y'all. This is about cycles and changes, fate. So some changes are taking place now, and now you got to make some adjustment. These are unexpected changes. You weren't expecting these changes, but now you have to make adjustments with this. And if you are my feminine collective, your commitment is being tested as well. But however, this masculine energy is definitely having some memories and nostalgia, thinking. And it has a lot to do with them knowing that they haven't been giving to someone, that there's an unfair power dynamics in the connection that you have, okay? Now, yeah, it's with your person. The Lovers came out. Okay, so this is a very strong connection that this masculine energy has, okay? So you have this strong connection with this person. This is someone that is your person, all right? This was divinely ordered here. And whatever has happened, this disaster that has taken place has caused an unfair power dynamics in an ending. Okay, your person has walked away from you. because they're going towards their higher purpose. Instagram, my time is up. Hit me on YouTube. Peace. They're walking towards their higher purpose here at this point, right? Because the situation is no longer serving them. Now, what has happened is something that has caused a lot of pain. And look at this. The Magician in the reverse. Sorry, y'all. I gotta burp this stuff. So some manipulation has took place. Some deception, like I said. Okay? And it's deceitful. Your person, or you, if you are this feminine energy, are now here. They're standing their ground at this point. This is all about judgment. All right, so at this point, judgment has to be made in this situation, and this is why everything is happening. Okay, so this is about awakening and also self-evaluation. Okay, this is that moment where you both have to take this time to evaluate your own actions, to reflect, to make adjustments, whatever it is that needs to take place. That has to be done now because someone was failing to learn the lessons, especially when it comes to love in this situation. Okay, now there's some hasty energy here, but this has to do a lot with being committed. Some type of commitment here. Something has happened where you or your person is coming out as being very unreliable. Okay, and feminine energy, you probably have given up on this. You decided to give up on this. Your person is defeated. You guys have definitely ended whatever is taking place with y'all situation. The Hangman is here, but it's in the reverse. You're disinterested. Now you're just like, all that stalling, all the waiting, you sacrifice. Man, you sacrifice here. And this person was indecisive and very unsure. And you understood the fact that love can't be rushed. But the other person just isn't, they're just not ready because they have options here. And now they got, in their options, usually it makes it hard for them to make a decision here. And when you have a lot of options, there's illusions. So your person is stuck. Your lover, your twin, most likely, your soulmate is stuck between having to make a choice. And usually what ends up happening is they make this choice based off of lust and infatuation, and it's not so much as love, Now, there's some confusion and there's some chaos going on, y'all, but definitely a karmic cycle has ended for you. All right. This is the Death, the Rebirth card. This situation is dead. It has ended. But Spirit is saying that there will be a rebirth. Okay, because this is about cycles of transformation here. These endings have to happen in order for people to change. And whatever has happened, it happened with the Empress in the reverse. The Empress here in the reverse, we're going to find out more about this, but this could be someone that this masculine energy or your person is involved with. This person could be pregnant, as you see the baby, the bump, right? Birthing something. However, this person has this energy of being either overbearing or insecure. Something here is where they lack self-worth here. This person also may be very clingy and has a very difficult time maintaining relationships. This person is the opposite of the divine feminine, which this is what you are coming in as if you're my feminine collective. You're coming in as this person's higher level soulmate, their twin flame, right? Now, but this person is the opposite of that. They may have came in initially as pretending to be someone that they're not. And this is what probably baited your person in, right? Now, what I'm getting is with this person, okay, so your person may have a family with this person. Your person may have a child by this person, or this person may be someone, like I said, that's pregnant, right? So I got the 10 of Cups here in the reverse. This has flipped your person world upside down, because this is not what they were expecting for themselves, okay? They were expecting this at one point, right? But there's still some type of lack of fulfillment here. And now we got a separation going on. Like I said, you and this masculine energy, this is you are not with your lover. This person you have a very strong bond with, that's ended. There's possibly a separation going on here with this person too. Or you're not with them, y'all single, whatever is happening. It's some conflict, okay, between you and that person here. And it has delayed some progress that you had. Right now, you got some chaos here. You got some delays, and now you got some misunderstandings on top of that. Okay, so this situation has definitely created a bunch of shit. All right, it was some type of change that came in, and it's sudden changes here. Now, your whole life is shifting in a blink of an eye. Your whole life is just shifted here, and on top of that, right? Y'all ain't working together. You ain't trying to work with this person, or y'all not working well together here. And you don't want to recognize this situation. You just really, it's a lack of support here. You're not supportive of whatever decision it is that's being made between you and that person here. You're not being supportive of that, okay? And you're not working together with them on it. It's some conflict here, okay? Now, I do have the Two of Wands here in the reverse. So this is a plan you weren't expecting. And it has definitely set you back. Because you have some goals. You have some goals here. You had some plans for the future here. And you were in the process of trying to make some type of decision. But now this has come in and it has shifted some things. Someone has to move into a state of trust. Just really accept and move on. And this is what someone is doing in this. You see how I have the walk away card? And this is a feminine energy on here. So, if you're my feminine collective, you may have made a choice to do your own personal transition and to move on. Because this, whatever is happening here, it's caused some type of trauma. But this is all about leaving or moving on from relationships. And that's what's happening. Because of this, the Sun card. This is what you've been striving for. This is what you want. Joy and happiness and peace, right? You got so much joy and happiness that's coming to you because of injustice has been served, okay? Now, there's some balance being brought to this situation with whoever this person is that your person has been connected to. It's a Queen of Cups coming out in reverse. This person had came out in another reading. So my collective, you guys must be the same here. But there's some balance here. Something's happening here where your angelic team is trying to bring some type of peace to you about this Queen of Cups here in the reverse. This Queen of Cups could have tried to intentionally manifest whatever is happening here with your person here. Because this person is very codependent, I'm picking up. And in reality, they are very over-emotional and insecure. That came out a couple of times with the Empress in reverse and this Queen of Cups in reverse. Now, so I'm going to get elaboration on this because I have the Star card in the reverse and the Five of Wands in reverse. So, you know, that's about feeling hopeless here, right? Now, that's hopelessness. That's negative self-criticism and all, right? So maybe you feel hopeless about this situation now. Like, because there's competition, there's conflict. Right? There's problems in communication. All of this is happening. And now you're feeling hopeless about this. You're like, someone here is feeling hopeless about this conflict ending. That you won't be able to call it a truce. Yup. So whatever happened here, y'all, with this masculine energy, or with you, if you're the masculine energy, it caused a storm with the person that you consider to be your lover. You had to tell them something. Look. These two cards. It caused a tower moment, a storm with this person you have a partnership or a union or a strong bond with. Okay? And that's the lovers, basically. This person is a friend. This person is someone that is a lover. Okay? Y'all are intimate. And y'all have a very strong bond. So now you got a tower We got the fear and anxiety card here. We have the Page of Pentacles. So you were making plans. And quickly, this storm came in and shattered those plans, honey. Now you're here in the Nine of Swords energy. Now your person doesn't trust you. You were trying to avoid facing or looking at these problems here, and it caused something. It caused some shit, pretty much. And yeah, anxiety, all of that. You got regret and everything for what you done to this person here. The Wheel of Fortune card is here in the reverse. So this is a difficult situation. Things have turned for the worse. And now with this masculine energy here, you had this passion or clear vision about what you wanted, but things have literally turned for the worse for you. And it has a lot to do with some type of unexpected change, a negative force that could be at play, right? And it's a lot to do with that Empress in reverse. Something dealing with family and children. And now you are in this Five of Cups energy. You sat back. Regret, failure, and upset that the situation didn't turn out the way you expected it to with your person here. This is a personal setback for you. You're worried about being a failure too as well. But it's because you were failing to learn a lesson here. You don't want anyone to know you took the wrong path. But you're going to have to open up and get some support here because you have to, pretty much, in order for you to keep moving through this, right? You have these ideas. You had these ideas. You've been trying to get them off the ground, but each time you try, you keep getting set back. But these setbacks is more about your own doing. Is also what I'm picking up here. Right, because there's a third party situation here. And it's fear. It's fear that impedes your fullest potential. That's why it's hard for you to keep moving forward, why you get stuck. Right? Because you got the King of Cups here. This third party situation here. And you trying to make a decision. Lacking moral sense. Having hidden motives. What's hidden? Am I collected? Okay, so the Strength card is in the reverse, the Heartbreak card. And you having some limited self-beliefs right now. You may be telling yourself that you don't deserve to have any abundance in your life. To have this lover in your life. Right? Third party situation, then got yourself into some shit. And now there's self-doubt. And you have the lack of will at this point to make some decisions here. Yep, a situation ended badly. Situation ended badly with a Queen of Wands in reverse, which could be someone who is an Aries. Doesn't have to necessarily be a fire sign. I said Aries, I don't know where that came from. But it doesn't necessarily have to be a fire sign. Of course, Aries is a fire sign. A Sag. Who else is fire? Aries, Sag, and Leo. Okay? But there was a bad ending. However, right? This shit, it's like 10 swords in your back type of ending. Painful ending. Okay? This left some deep wounds here. So, a relationship ended. Something ended. You lost sight of the bigger picture here. You had some plans, but now, look at this. My lovers are now in a reverse. There's some disharmony. And really, something is happening here. We're going to figure that out. Either you're reluctant to open your heart because of fear to this person, or some feelings aren't the same. Thank you. Please tell me about this Lovers in Reverse card. the Devil card, and the Five of Swords in reverse. So the Devil card is in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse. Now you're tied down to something. This is why this Lover's card is here in the reverse. You're now tied down to a person or to a situation here. And you're trying to find the mental strength to deal with this. Alright, because you are definitely overloaded with fear and anxiety. You probably were being a fool. You were in some type of romantic situation where there were no boundaries or no strings attached. But something led to some type of stupidity or negligence here. Alright, on my masculine side. You have to really take a look at your relationship and how you mismanage people. Okay, that's what spirit advice is for you today. So there's some movement that's coming in the Chariot card. There's a message that's going to be said. Some type of message that's coming forward here. You didn't know how to put this message into action before, but now you know how to do it. You got a lot of pressure that's weighing on you, right? And it's causing you to feel doubtful, or your person, right? If you are the feminine watching this. But you're seeking some type of closure. And this is what this message is about. Or it's one of these things where, because this situation has come full circle, it seems like, right? Whatever the milestone that you have for yourself, you're not going to reach that. That's what it feels like, right? But now it's like you need to seek some type of closure here. You're not taking the steps to do it, but there's some delays, and you got this idea about that. This is what the idea is about. This is what's stirring up inside of you here. You really need to plan and take some action, is what Spirit is saying. Stop dreaming about it and just fucking do it. Thank you. It's the Tower card again. So some shit happened. This shit was disastrous. And it has something to do with your Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment. It has something to do with you not learning your lessons here. And so because you were not learning your lessons and still operating in that same energy, a decision had to be made. And justice had to be served here. And that's what happened. Because you weren't doing your self-reflection. You weren't taking this time to rise up and embrace a higher level of consciousness. You were still operating in that devil energy. So the storm had to come through here to change some things up. There's an injustice being done, and if this is a situation where it's a higher level soulmate or a twin flame, you can't do it. The injustice cannot be there. There's a lot of protection in these connections here, okay? Yep, because you were charging ahead. Somebody in here was charging ahead without a clear plan, just doing it, right? Rushing. And you really got to consider your next steps. Don't charge in without a clear plan. And it caused some disharmony. I feel like I want to pull from this. Let's see. Thank you. So I got calling your soulmate. Pay attention to the red flags and passion. So again, this is your higher level soulmate. This is your twin flame. So you got to pay attention to the red flags because the signs are cautioning you. You're getting the signs about what to do and what not to do, and when something's wrong and when something's right, but you're not paying attention. Why? Because it's codependencies. Okay, that's what affects you. Addictions. You have some type of codependent or addiction. Could be addiction to lust, addiction to money, addiction or obsessions, you know, things like that. Trust. This is a situation. It's just calling for you to have faith right now. It's calling for you to trust in this. Okay, so if you're my feminine aspect of this, you're gonna have to go into a state of trusting. And I think I said that in the beginning. You have to go into a state of trusting during this period, because this is your soulmate and that's coming out again. But there's some things that have to be completed, cycles that have to be completed here, where someone needs to free themselves and take back control of their life to reclaim their power. So at this moment, you're being advised to take some time to disconnect, okay, from the world. Go on a retreat. If that means unplug your phone, if that means don't be on social media, if that means, you know, just be in solitude for a moment, just so that you can go through this healing process. Because it seems like it's a lot of energy going on here. And it has been a lot of disharmony and conflict, and you don't want to be in that energy. You want to be able to keep manifesting this life that you're trying to create for yourself, right? So you got to be a vibrational match to that. And it's okay. Deal with whatever you're dealing with. Face whatever the hurt and the pain is. And then release it. You can say to yourself, if you're mad, I'm mad. I'm hurt. I'm angry. I'm disappointed. I feel rejected. You know what I'm saying? You say whatever it is. This is what I'm feeling. Ask yourself, what am I feeling? Speak it. What am I feeling? Say it. What am I feeling? Rejected. What am I feeling? Abandoned. What am I feeling? Doubt. And then what? I feel it. I accept what I'm feeling. It's okay. And now I'm releasing it. Right? I'm releasing it into the ethers. And I ask that my spirit guides, I ask that the divine help me and to give me the strength that I need to keep moving forward, right? It's all about your personal level up, okay? So remember that. I'm done. I will catch y'all up tomorrow for your energy update. I do have a few other readings that I want to do. I've been really thinking about going into the zodiac signs for the month of May. But I have to decide on that because it takes a lot of time, you guys. But however, thank you for tuning in once again. And I definitely love you guys and be blessed. Peace.